Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. It has been a little while. I haven't posted a video on this channel for the longest time, and I want to say that I'm sorry. Life has been lifing. Honestly, I've been so busy. I've not had the time to create content. I'm just gonna be completely honest, guys, but I'm back now, and I'm back with a fire video for you guys. I hope that you enjoy watching today's video and that you find it helpful. So if you're experiencing hair loss just like me, I'm showing you guys my edges. Like, I think this was probably 3 or 4 months or maybe 5 months after I had my last baby. My edges literally were gone, like gone completely. But I have been able to regrow my edges, guys, like honestly, and I will be showing you basically how you can do that too. So if you're experiencing hair loss, hair thinning, or just hair that just doesn't seem to be going, don't worry, I've got you with today's video, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did, every single thing that I did that has helped me get these edges looking like this now. So you can see my edges are so full compared to what I had before. And I actually took this video maybe like a couple of days ago. So this is what my edges actually look like right now, but what I showed you guys was about maybe 7 months ago, 6 months ago. That's what my edges were looking like, and this is what it looks like now. Like, it's come a long way, and you can also grow your hair nice and thick like this, or even better. So make sure that you watch this video and you watch till the end, because I'll show you exactly what to do. So we're gonna first of all make the oil. So you can make your own DIY hair growth oil, guys. Like, I have so many recipes on this channel. Like, if you've been working with me for a long time, you're probably, you have a whole library of recipes that you can use on your hair that will help you so much in kind of regrowing your hair, guys. But this is just one of them. But you can try other oil recipes that I've got on the channel as well. They are just as amazing as this one. But to make this oil, you are going to use about 2 tablespoons of cloves. Now, cloves are very beneficial when it comes to growing hair, because it increases the blood flow to the scalp area. Next, we're going to go ahead and use a bit of fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds also help to reduce dryness and frizz on the hair. It also helps to stimulate new hair growth, and it has amazing moisturizing benefits for the scalp as well as the hair. So I use 2 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds. Next, I'm going in with henna powder. Now, guys, you can also use henna in your DIY treatments, DIY oils. It doesn't have to be only when you're looking to dye your hair. Henna increases hair growth. It prevents dandruff. It conditions your hair. It balances the oil and pH production of your scalp. It gets rid of oxidative stress. It protects natural hair color, and it also helps to soften your hair. So it's actually really good to also use in your treatment or oil. So next, I went in with some alma powder. Amla also helps to stimulate new hair growth. It treats an itchy and irritated scalp. It prevents premature growing of hair. I know my hair is like grey like crazy, but I think that's probably more genetic than anything else, guys. So it also helps to treat dandruff, reduce hair fall, and prevent hair loss. So it's also really good. So after adding those ingredients together, I went ahead and I added a bit of rapeseed oil, but you can also use any oil of your choice, guys, but make sure that it has a high heat point. So next, I'm going in with a bit of coconut oil as well. If you are allergic to coconut oil, or your scalp just don't seem to like it, don't use it, okay? So you could just leave it out completely and just use rapeseed oil. So I'm now going to go ahead and pop the whole thing in a little pan, and I'm going to put this whole thing on the stove and just put it on really low heat, okay? So you don't want it to be you don't want the heat to be too much, because otherwise it's just gonna burn and it's gonna become like really smoky. So you don't really want that. So really low heat, give it time to really infuse. So it will get a bit foamy like this, but that's okay. It's because of the powders that we have in this. So if it wasn't for the powders, you wouldn't get this foam, and that's absolutely fine. So after you've infused it for a while, until you notice that it's a bit dark, just like this now, you want to take it off the stove, allow it to cool down. You'll find that most of the powders have settled at the bottom anyways, and it's quite dark in color. So you want to take it off the stove, then allow it to cool down, and then we're going to go ahead and strain it. So to strain, I'm using a recap for this, but you might need to strain more than once, just because we've got quite a bit of the powder in the oil still, and the oil is very thick, guys. Like, it's so thick, it's very consistent. So perhaps if you're not used to like using really thick oils on your scalp, you can probably dilute it with some olive oil if you want to. It will make it just a little bit lighter. Or if you want to use it while it's thick like this, perhaps don't put too much on your scalp. I'm going to tell you a bit more down the video about how you can use this effectively. So after straining, then I'm going to go ahead and put it in a mason jar, but you can also add essential oils to this if you want to. To be honest, it's not really that necessary. Also, essential oils are good for your general scalp health as well, because it increases the blood flow to the area, which also is quite beneficial when it comes to stimulating new hair growth. But if you don't have it, it's fine. You can just leave it out completely, and the oil is just as good as it is like without it, basically. So you're now ready to go ahead and use this. So this oil can store anywhere in your house for a really long time, even up to like a year or two even, because it's got no water in it. So just make sure you got the lid, cover it nicely, and you just allow it to sit somewhere in the house and use as and when it's needed. Now the way that you will use this oil is pretty simple. So you want to apply it to the area that needs a bit of help, or your entire scalp if you want to just thicken your hair in general. So make sure that you apply to the area, and also because the oil is quite thick, so a little goes a long way. You don't really need to apply too much, so make sure you apply there and then follow through with a massage. Now if you guys have been working with me for a while, you would know I'm such a big advocate for scalp massages, because that just helps to increase the blood flow to the area. It brings more nutrients, more oxygen to your follicles, and that essentially can help you thicken your hair and also grow hair in thin or balding areas. So it's extremely important that you also focus on your on the scalp massages. Now apply it, guys. Don't wash it out, leave it in until your next wash day, and that's basically how this oil will help you to grow your hair. Now one thing that I noticed about this oil as well is that it can also help to darken your grays a little bit while it's still on your hair. Obviously when you wash it out, your grays will return back to gray, but it's just nice to give you just a bit of that coverage while it lasts. Now also, what I did, or what I was really consistent with, was protective styling. I have really not been manipulating my hair as much as I used to. First of all, that's just because I've been extremely busy, and honestly I don't have the time or even the energy to be in my hair like I used to be before. So now my hair is mostly in protective style, and I think that's possibly also why it's helped me a lot to regrow my edges. The other thing as well is exercising. Just make sure you also work out. It doesn't have to be anything heavy, just exercise, get the blood flowing, eat as healthy as you can, drink your water, and just be consistent with your routine. I promise you guys, your hair will grow, whether it is your edges that have been lost, or your hair that's just thinning out or falling, or whatever issue that you have. Your hair will absolutely grow if you're consistent with a routine. So this brings me to the end of the video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and also leave a comment or subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.